Hello do-it-yourselfers, welcome back to the bonus sessions of DIY IT Department. In this session we're going to be discussing with you some wonderful office solutions for your personal computer. So let's go ahead and jump into this. First thing, we're going to talk a little bit about free and open source software. From Wikipedia, free and open source software is software that is both free software and open source. It is liberally licensed to grant users the right to use, copy, study, change, and improve its design through the availability of its secure code. This approach has gained both momentum and acceptance as potential benefits have been increasingly recognized by both individuals and corporations. So basically, free and open source software allows you to take advantage of software that is put out there. It is constantly being, reconfigured and error messages fixed by people that are out there and they're using it. So in a lot of cases, it can be better than buying software from a private company. So speaking of a private company, let's go and take a look at Microsoft Office, which everybody should be pretty familiar with. Their products include, of course, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, Outlook, Access, and Publisher. Now, we have talked to you about a company, open source software company of Mozilla's Thunderbird, which gives you an open source software for Outlook. So let's go take a look at the pricing for Home Office and Office and Business and Office Professional. It starts out at $149 for one house up to 3 computers. Their Office, Home, and Business is $279 for one user and 2 PCs. And their Office Professional is $499.99 for one user and 2 PCs. So you can see that if you go with this option, they change their office solutions on a regular basis. So you can see how throughout the years you could spend a lot of money on just an office solution for your PC. And you can also scroll down here and see what each version of Microsoft Office, what it includes. So let's go over and take a look at another option for you. This is Office Web Apps. Microsoft Office has created through the SkyDrive access to edit, share Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote documents online using the SkyDrive. So you can get started for free. Just click on that. You have to sign up for a SkyDrive, so you would just sign up here and you would go in and fill out this information. Of course, Hotmail is owned by Microsoft, so you can set up through your Hotmail account or you can create your own email account. So you can come in here and fill this out and go ahead and get started on that and to get access, online access to a lot of their core products for Microsoft Office. So next we are going to be discussing with you our Google Docs. Google, with your Gmail account, you do get access to Google Docs. It allows you to create, share, collaborate on the web with documents, spreadsheets, presentations, and more. So you can create a Gmail account and then link it to your Google Docs and you have access to that. So that's another way to give you some Office solutions for your PC. Last but not least, this is one that I want to talk to you a lot about. This is openoffice.org. OpenOffice is a office solution which is basically a open source software suite for word processing, spreadsheets, presentations, graphic, database, and more. It is available in many languages and works on all common computers. It stores all your data in the International Open Standard format, which they do have their own format, which is usually ODT, but you can also do it as a .doc, which means that it is very, very compatible with Microsoft's Office suite. So that is important to note. And can also read and write files from other common Office software packages. Can be downloaded and used completely free of charge for any purpose. I highly recommend this software, and so we'll go in and take a little bit more closer look about it. So up here on, this is their home page. You can go to Great Software. This is going to give you a rundown. It includes Writer, which is comparable to Microsoft's Word, Calculator, which is a spreadsheet comparable to Microsoft's Office. You got Impress, which gives you multimedia presentations. Excuse me, Calculator is spreadsheet. This is like PowerPoint, Impress. You got Draw, which is a great program, and then Base, which is a database program like comparable to Microsoft Access. Now, you can download and install this and completely free. One thing to note is that what's great about all this, and I'm going to say this again, is that you can save out the document that you are working on, and you can pull it up in any Microsoft Office suite program. So that is great to know. So you can see here it's easy to use. You can click on that and read more, and it's completely free, which is something that I've talked about many times. So let's go in and take a look at how you would download and install this. You would just hit the download button up here. Download Office 3.0. So you can click on this. They do have other Office extensions which you can look at. So once you get to this page, you can just hit the download button. This is going to be a little tutorial for you about how to download and install it. So once it's downloaded, it does take a few minutes to download. It's a pretty big piece of software. So just give it some time and we'll be back. Okay, as you can see, it has downloaded the file completely. You can double click on it to go ahead and start the install process, or you can click here and you can say show in folder, or you can say open. So to give you an idea of where it actually downloaded it, as long as you told it to download to the download file, you can minimize that. We're going to go into the admin, which is just basically the user that we set up on this PC. And you can open this up and you have a file of downloads, and then here it is right here. So you can go ahead and double click on that. Okay, you'll hit continue when it asks you if you want to run permissions on this program, and then it brings up the installer. Thank you for downloading OpenOffice.org 3.3. Hit the next button. It's going to ask you where you want to download it, and it should download it to the desktop or destination folder. On here it's going to be admin and desktop, so we can unpack it there. That's fine. Should extract all the files and get you ready for the installer. You're going to hit the next button. Organization, you can fill this out, username, organization, and install this application for anyone or only for me. You can do a typical installation or a custom. We're going to just do a typical. Create a start link on desktop. We're going to do that. Alright, now we are completely done with that. It says the installation wizard has successfully installed OpenOffice.org 3.3. Click finish to exit the wizard. So we're just going to hit the finish button. And as you can see, it put a little icon on our desktop, so you can double click on that. And then this is the setup wizard. You just hit the wizard will guide you through all this. So just hit next. Put in your first name, last name, initials. Next. Check for updates automatically. Next. And then register as voluntary, so you can register for that. So once you're done, just hit the finish button. So here we are, OpenOffice.org. You have your text document, spreadsheet, presentation, formula, database, and drawing. So you got everything you need right there. One thing that I would want to show you is that you can install and run more than one Office solution. So right now on this computer, if you notice that I have openoffice.org, and I can open this up, and it's going to give all my individual programs right here: the Writer, Math, Impress, Draw, Calculator, and Base. And then if you go to Microsoft Office, I also have that. So I have, of course, my Access, Excel, InfoPath, Outlook, PowerPoint, Publisher, Word, and Microsoft Tools. So you can basically, if you are used to Microsoft products, you can go ahead and install this Open Office and use it and see what you think about it. Do a taste test. See how you like the product, and I think you'll find that how similar it is to Microsoft Office. If you are able to navigate around Microsoft Office, you shouldn't have an issue with Open Office. So this would conclude our tutorial session on finding a Office solution for your personal computer, and then also how to download Open Office and install that. So highly suggest you check out Open Office, and we will include the support on the resource section, support resource section of this video, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you so much.